Hi and welcome to Let's Talk. Only when one takes the risk of getting few scars does one gain the opportunity of winning stars. These golden words are said by a humanitarian who led by example, a successful and a famous industrialist, an author and a socially responsible person. It's none other than KOCHOUSEPH ChittilappillY, the founder and the vice chairman of V-Guard Group. So let's talk to him and get to know more about V-Guard. Hi and welcome to Let's Talk. In 1977, with a borrowed capital of 1 lakh rupees, what gave you the courage and strength to start the stabilizer industry?
Yes, you are asking me about the courage, no?
Yes.
In fact, that time I was a bachelor, and I was employed in an industry, a small scale industry that time, and I was a supervisor there. I was getting around 800 rupees as salary that time. 800 rupees not that bad when we talk about 1977. I was trying my level best to find something else, but unfortunately or fortunately I couldn't get any other job. So I decided to try my experience as well as my capability, starting a small scale industry. You can't say a small scale, a tiny industry, just with 2 workers. Why can't I try my that was the beginning.
Why stabilizers? What inspired you to go beyond that?
In fact, the company which I was working, so they have many other products, and out of that, one was stabilizer. And that, so I got a chance to work with the details of stabilizers. And so I thought I can make a better one than the available in the market. And many of my friends or relatives, they brought their stabilizers, their old stabilizers to me for repair. That gave me more confidence that I can make a better one than the available one in the market.
So the electrical equipment growth, from the day of your school days till few years back, it was very slow, the electrical equipments or the knowledge about current and the new equipment era. But now the growth is too drastic, right? So many equipments are there. There is a lot of competencies in the market. So how is V-Guard coping up with that market race? Yeah,
when we talk about electrical equipment, please note that when I was a boy or a student in my childhood, in my village there was no electricity. When I was studying in the 3rd standard or 4th standard only, electricity came to my village, Parapur. Anyway, those days the electrical equipments was very rare. For example, TV is no more. TV is no more in Kerala. In 77, few houses they were having refrigerators. Very few houses. But over a period of years, the whole scenario have changed lot, especially in the 80s and 90s because of the Gulf boom, and a lot of Malayalis, they went abroad, made money, and they came back and they know the facilities of, say, whether it is a refrigerator or a air conditioner, and again a television. So that helped me a lot to sell more number of pieces. So that really helped me. And I have to tell one more thing. I used to say, because of the inefficiency of the government department, one department, electricity board, the fluctuation, because of the voltage fluctuation, my business started thriving.
It boomed.
Boom.
Great. Nowadays, the new equipments, you see them 5-star rated. The ads claiming that you don't really need a stabilizer. It has got inbuilt stabilizer. So how V-Guard is coping up with that challenge?
Yeah, of course. Again, I have to thank our electricity department. No, most of the technology is either from Korea or Taiwan or from Japan. Most of them are having an inbuilt system to regulate voltage. But again, they never envisaged, the Japanese or even in the Koreans, they never envisaged such a voltage variation is existing in this part of the world, like India. The voltage fluctuation is so wide, so drastic. That's why again still we are surviving.
So do you have a R&D department who keep on do research and modify based on the new era? Like since the era is growing, people are looking for more compact and small things. So do you have an R&D department which supports that kind of activity?
From the very beginning itself, I used to give a lot of importance for research and development. Basically, I am a technically oriented person. My passion is towards technology, not for finance or marketing. I am very poor in marketing. I am very poor in finance. I used to hire people in that department. So we have a strong R&D division. And of course, the technology, every year by year we are upgrading. At the same time, even the aesthetic sense, the appearance also we are trying to improve or change the models very often.
As you said, like due to the electricity board over here, the current fluctuation, the voltage fluctuation is helping you out. So aren't we looking for more market outside Kerala or like anywhere where even though there is a stabilized power, but still V-Guard could do more?
Initial few years, we were strictly only concentrating in Kerala market. And after 4 or 5 years, we slowly started expanding our territory to other states, as immediate neighboring states, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. But we were surprised to see or to notice there also voltage fluctuation is so severe. So there is a good demand for our product stabilizers. But I have in my mind that one day or other there will be a better condition, voltage situation, and the requirement of stabilizers will be no more. Because for your information, all the developed countries, no stabilizers are required, as you know. So only because of that reason, I started thinking about diversifying to other products. So I think from 1990 onwards, we tried to diversify into different products, whether it is pump or whether it is cable, whether it is water heater. Now stabilizer is only one product of many other products.
So when we talk about diversification, one of the booming diversification that you heard was Vegaland, which is the Wonderla now. So how does that thought come into your mind?
Yeah, for example, when we started the business, that was initially it was a one-man show. Then when this business was growing, we inducted a number of people in the technical side, the marketing side, in the finance side. And I tried to give maximum power or encouragement to do themselves. I tried to delegate maximum. So that way, after many years, even in my absence, things are moving in a better manner. So I thought, why can't I totally think about something new? So that's why I decided to go into amusement park. The main reason was, those days I used to travel abroad, either for business reasons or for holidays. Holidays means I used to take my children, family. So those time they were young, say school going. So for their benefit, I used to take them amusement park in different places, whether it is Disneyland or any other amusement parks all over the world. So that was a fascination even for me. So I thought, can I make a simple version or a smaller version of the same thing in our native place, especially Cochin city. So that was the idea behind.
So again, in diversification, a new brand that was boomed all over was V-Star. So how did the idea of that occur? Because it's totally different textile, fashion and things like that.
When we talk about V-Star, I have no role in that activity because Sheila was behind that particular venture. When children were grown up and they started going colleges, both of them were in Bangalore.
Okay.
So she got enough time to do something else. So she only started V-Star Creations, and I can't claim or any credit on that.
Okay, so that totally
is
with ma'am. So could you just introduce the family members so that the viewers would know more?
Yeah, myself, Sheila, then my wife Sheila. Earlier she was a housewife.
Okay.
But after the V-Star started, she also became a businesswoman.
Okay.
Then Arun, elder son.
Okay.
Then younger one, Mithun. Arun is engaged in the Wonderla activities.
Okay.
He and his family is based at Bangalore.
Okay.
Arun's wife Priya is also actively into business, into the Wonderla activities.
Okay.
They have a son, Arav, 5 years. Mithun is involved in V-Guard business activities.
Okay.
His wife Joshna is actively into business again in V-Star Creation.
Okay.
Now they have a small baby of 6 months, Aneka. Yeah,
So
this is
that
our family.
A different role that you really play towards the society is the Kidney Foundation and the charity activity. So could you just throw some light on those kind of activity?
Okay, in around 2 years back, I donated one of my old kidneys. Let me say old because that time I was already 60. Yeah,
Okay.
doctors were initially hesitating to take out one kidney of a 60 years old because they say normally we do up to 50 to 55. So I asked them if I am healthy, if I am perfectly all right, why can't we try? That was the initial discussions were going on. The reason or the motivation or the reason for why I donated one of my kidneys, when I interacted with a number of kidney patients, getting a kidney is very difficult.
Yes.
Sometimes the close relatives, whether it is wife or whether it is children, nowadays it is all a nuclear family,
True.
very few close family members. Sometimes medically it may not be matching.
Yes.
Sometimes others may be sick or medically not fit. So getting a kidney or getting a donation is quite difficult. At the same time, doctors say that nothing wrong in donating if you are totally healthy.
Yes.
So I want to check whether I am totally healthy or not.
Okay.
So I am proud enough to say that I am medically fit, healthy enough even to donate one of my kidneys, and it was donated to a truck driver. Then you may ask why to a truck driver? Because his wife was willing to donate, but medically it was not matching. So you may be knowing one Father Davis Cheramel,
Yes.
the founder of Kidney Federation of India. So I was associating with that particular priest. So he only recommended his name because that lady was willing to donate to somebody else.
Okay.
And in fact, that lady donated to somebody else already, to a youngster who is only 26 years.
Okay.
And why to that particular youngster means his mother was willing, but medically was not matching.
Okay.
And she donated to somebody else. So that chain goes on.
Okay.
But all these activities, mainly that priest, Father Davis Cheramel, was organizing that. Yeah.
Okay, so for a common person, if he really wants to be a part of this chain or want to donate or looking for a donor, how should they be approaching this Kidney Federation of India?
In fact, I would like to convey a message to the society that this is not a big thing. Because thousands and thousands people have already donated, maybe for their close relatives. And I am very lucky that I have no close relatives in my list who are sick. And so that way I am fortunate enough. And the doctors say that if you are healthy enough, nothing wrong in it. Yeah. Kidney Federation of India, their office at Trichy. Okay. They have a very detailed website. All the details are available in the website. A lot of people are motivated by this type of activities. Even the father also donated one of his kidney to a poor patient. And that way, within these last 2 years, we could create an awareness among the society, especially in Kerala. The donation, organ donation is not a risky thing. It's a very quite popular or it's a very common thing. Yes. That way I am happy that I could make a small change in the society. Again, I wrote another simple book, some of my childhood memories. We must be honest, whatever you do, whatever you think. You must be honest to the business. Any unethical practice, I will oppose.